everyone, my name is Ruubzy and today we're gonna take a look at the building you see right behind me. It's an old American skyscraper and I think it turned out pretty nicely. So as you can see over here, I did a lot of brick and granite, but you can of course get some other blocks as well if you want the color palette to change. But for now, we're focusing on this and I'll show you guys a little bit of a different color palette later on in the video. But let's just crack on with building this right over there. So this is the space you need. This is a 13 by 13 square, but actually any type of square bigger than this will work for a nice looking skyscraper. And of course the height you can do yourself. This one, when you count the bricks, is a 25, so I would guess in total this building would be around 40 blocks high. But for this one we're going to go a little bit bigger and see how that looks as well. So let's crack on showing you guys the block palette and then we'll build it right over here. These are the blocks we're using. So for the foundation layer we have some cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, regular stone, also the stair variants of those as well for the little rim over there. And I also made use of some dead brain coral blocks. These are of course optional if you don't have them, but I thought they look quite nice. Then for the back over there, we use the stone bricks and also polished andesite. Then going up, we use bricks, bricks, granite, and polished granite, and also some window pieces, window panes. Over there, I use the gray ones. These are the black ones. Doesn't really matter what color you use, as long as it's kind of in combination with the whole palette. And I also use some jungle trapdoors for a little bit of a rim over there. Then for the roof lining I used polished black stones to stair and these slabs as well. Some smooth sandstone with some sandstone or smooth sandstone stairs. You could also use the regular ones, those are just for the very top of the roof. Some regular sand, some sandstone walls, birch fences and also some iron bars just for the spire all the way at the top over there. So let's crack on with building the building. To start off, I'll begin with regular stone, but we'll mix in the other blocks later on. And we'll go on the side, create a pillar of 4 high, then get a 2 block gap, 4 high pillar, 2 block gap, 4 high pillar, 2 block gap, 4 high pillar, 2 block gap, 4 high pillar. And do this all the way around. And that should look like this. Then get your stairs and place them like this. All the way around, so you get those little arches. Again, doing this all out of stone and then mixing in the other blocks later on. Once that is in place, it should look like this. So get the stone bricks or the polished andesite and go to the inside. So behind all of the pillars, you need to place this. And you can also go one up, but I'll do that out of the bricks a little bit later on. So just for now, on the whole interior, the stone bricks all the way around and 4 high as well. And that should look something like this. Get the bricks and place them on top of the stone bricks you just placed in, just a layer of 1 for now all the way around. Get your stairs again mixing in the other blocks later on. But for now for stone, place them onto the bricks you just placed in so they all face upside down. In the corners as well, just twist them like this so they continue on the side. Now raise up the bricks until they are 24 high, so this is already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this lines up with that. But for this building, actually, we're going to raise them up 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just so it's a little bit of variation in the height. So do that to every single one of those bricks. And then we'll pop out the windows a little bit later on. So once you've done that, it should look something like this. So now it's a good time to start mixing in the other blocks. So just pick any of the walls you want to texture. If you want to do that, of course you can leave it like this if you want that, but I like it when they have textured walls because I think it just looks a little bit less flat. So that's the underside done, and as you can see, it looks way more detail just by mixing the blocks. And yeah, I know it's an extremely dull task, especially the big old chunk over here, but I can show you some ways to make it a little bit more interesting. So first of all, what probably most people do is just spam click like this all the way around, just go once and forth. And this is quite fun for a little bit, but it gets quite boring after a little while. So what you can do, for example, is mix it up with a little bit of TNT, place it like that, and just watch what kind of explosions you get. So for there, you can just mix most of it in with granite and replace some of the bricks as well. Over here, maybe just let's take a look what that's gonna do. Well, you got a nice kind of circle over here, and also a couple of blocks on the sides. And just like this, you can go all the way around and just kind of see what effect it has. Oh, like there. There's a big old chunk over here. So a little bit of a more weird way to do it is to get an end crystal and just click that. It's kind of the same effect as the TNT, but in case you get bored of the TNT, which I'm not sure if I would. Oh. You can of course get rid of the obsidian and do it like that as well. Sometimes you get big holes like that, and sometimes just small pieces like that. But once your building looks like a big old chunk of cheese, you can of course also click in some extra few blocks, like over there, and then for the rest of them just fill those in with granite. And of course we'll do the windows after this, so that it's nice and random. And finally, here's another idea. If you have the building blocks you want to mix in, just get them into your hotbar, just kind of alternate like this. And my mouse actually doesn't really do this, but there are some computer mice that can. When you click the scroll wheel, it just zooms over like this kind of. So I'm just kind of scrolling quickly. But once, like when you're placing this building, instead of doing it all out of brick, you can just go like this and then just click occasionally, and like that it should mix it as well. Back to building, let's get all the way to the top over here and get your polished blackstone stairs. Begin on the side and then skip one every time, and do that all the way around. Once you've done that, get your full polished blackstone blocks and place those on the stairs you've just placed in. Then get your slabs and place them on top of the blocks and also on the underside of the blocks in the middle. Kind of like this. So because I chose sand as one of the blocks for the roof, it's going to be a little bit harder to place, but it won't be that hard at all. Let's get the blocks and go all the way to the top. And we'll just start over at this corner with one of either blocks. I will go with the smooth sensor for now. And place in 3, then 3 sand, 3 of the other one, 3 of the other one, 3 of the other one. So for the roof, just get 2 blocks that complement each other, or well, just mix very well, like smooth sandstone and sand, or maybe like for example, the spruce planks and strip spruce logs mix very well as well. Just alternate them, going from side to side, and begin with 3 high pillars. So the first layer should look like this, and we'll go to the inside and just place a ring of slabs or full blocks, whatever you have on hand, onto the top layer you've just placed in. Just so you can put the sand on top of it. Of course, if you're not using any blocks that have gravity rules in them, you don't have to do this. But for now, just go up again, but this time by 2, and just sand, pillar, and go all the way around again. So the second layer done should look like this. Go to the inside again, and of course place your ring of blocks on the inside once again. From here, again, go up by 2. Once that is done, go into the inside again and place another border. Then just go up by 1. Once that layer is done, get your slabs and just get a small layer of slabs on top of this. except for the middle one, that should be a full block. Then place 2 walls on top of there, 2 fences and 2 iron bars to finish it off. And that's the whole building done, except for the details like the windows and also a little bit of a border over there. And we'll get to that right now. So you might hear some beds on the background because I didn't light up the inside, but we'll start with the windows for now. So go to the bottom left corner, go 1, 2, 3, from this block 1 up, and 1, 2, 3, those are the windows. Over here as well, and here as well. Then place in the polished granite blocks on the top of them, and the windows will go right in here. So I'll use the black stained paints for now. And those are your first floor windows. Then from here, including the polished granite, is 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete those 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 3, and again 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete those 3. That should get you all the way up. So on those levels, just create the windows. Once all the windows are in, it should look like this. And then for the little strip of trapdoors over here, I place them over here because it's kind of the middle. But for this one, I would go with a little bit higher up. So like on the 3rd block from these, just place your trapdoors all the way around. And then just flick them all open. And it should look something like this. So that's actually everything except for the door over here. I just used the spruce doors and also some stairs of the back blocks. I'll place this one right over here. 2 stairs like this, and then on the inside, for now just place the trapdoors like that. Delete the bottom, and then place your doors like this. And that's the whole building done, except for, of course, the little bit of detail in the front. I can show you guys how I did it over here. So, actually, for the pathway over here, it's just andesite. This is cyan terracotta, and over here is light gray concrete. Just mixing it in over here, but especially using the andesite, so I could continue that over here as well. Over here is just a little bit of an alleyway with some trash cans over here, making use of composters, some signs and trapdoors, and over here just different types of trapdoors again, and the pathway, a little bit of gravel with potsoil and coarse dirt, kind of connecting it into the andesite over here. Then for the road over here, this is just white concrete, grey concrete and yellow terracotta, because I like the yellow terracotta more than the yellow concrete. Not sure why, but I just do. And the trapdoors over here are placed upwards. I did that by doing some of the redstone torches underneath. So that way they all face upwards, otherwise they will just be on the floor over there. And this just looks a little bit better. Just some grass blocks with a lot of flowers and some ferns as well in there. And also you can use the dark oak saplings as a 1 because they won't grow unless there are 4 of them. And then I just made some custom trees using some fences and then a couple of leaves surrounding it. It's really easy. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to show you guys except for a little bit of different color palettes. So for now, of course, we use the bricks and some sand and stuff, but I can show you guys what will work well as well. So over here I just built the 2 skyscrapers with bricks and stuff, but if you kind of want some other blocks to use, well, I laid out a couple of block palettes over here. Some are quite weird, some look quite nice, but at least this way you can see that there are loads of different ways to create this building in just a bit of a different block palette. I can go over these as well. So over here, just some of these stones we did over here as well. Over here, just kind of reversed it. And those are using these stones as well. But you can also use bricks, granite, polished granite, and some of the terracotta. There's regular terracotta, red terracotta. Just some stones and stone bricks. Also the polished andesite as the window frame block. Couple of colored windows, the same border over here, and then diorite at the top. So over here we have the black and grey terracottas. Then I used the sand and smooth sandstone as the walls over here, with the cut sandstone as the window frame block. A couple of black windows in there, same border over there, and those are just the stones we used over here as well. A little bit of quartz with diorite over here at the bottom for a little bit of a more white look. Then I used green concrete powder and lime terracotta over here because those two mix very well with the green concrete as the window frame block, some white paints, a couple of polished andesite as the border, and then spruce over here, so strip spruce logs and regular spruce wood. Did it over here with the warped blocks, dark oak, the different types of basalt, chiseled polished blackstone over there, colored blue windows, and I used the sandstone and andstone over here. So it's pretty interesting as well. Over here I used the same blocks over here as the window, so both being stone bricks and polished andesite. Used the cobble and andesite in the back over there. Over here I used blue concrete and blue concrete powder, and I just used a stone brick stair as the window block over here with a quartz layer over there, and I think that looks pretty interesting. And over here just the regular stones we did over there. Then I used diorite, white concrete powder and smooth quartz over there with a iron block as the window border block. Bit of colored glass over there, the orange one, nether bricks, and then stripped acacia wood and acacia planks over there. So those are the different block palettes I can come up with for now. But there are loads and loads of different options for this building. But that concludes all of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you like this building. Let me know what types of building you would like to see next, and I'll try my best to come up with some cool designs. This is the video for now. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!